go to, okay, what do we do? Now that we know, from beginning of this show till now, we have broken down your problems to you. For those that think that their problem is leadership, for Peter Obi, Paul Tommy, and all those evil men and women that keep telling our youth, our children, whose destinies have been destroyed, our children who have been sent all over the world, roaming, looking in search of food and greener pastures. These old men had the effrontery to lie and deceive them. Oga hadri hamma, manowa, manowazo. For the evil they have done against our children, our youths, it will never go well with them. Plan B for Obidients and other agitators, because we know our children are agitated because they want a better life, and rightfully so. However, you need accurate information. You need to know what to do so that you don't fall into the hands of these evil people. They are too evil. When we tell you that they are evil, it's unimaginable the level of wickedness in the hearts of these old men and old women and their agents. You have agitated. You have said Obi, when even we know that Obi is not your Messiah. But we watch you do all that. Answers, this, that. Where you are now, those evil men are about to eat you for dinner. They are about to eat all of you one by one, and there's nothing you can do because the 1999 Constitution is in place, empowering them. So we will break it down for you. You have a plan B. Don't think that all hope is lost. We can see how you were beaten down, lied to, destroyed. Your hope is hopeless. Everything, we watched it. Some are even committing suicide. Some are going through all sorts of things. It breaks our hearts as mothers. So you have a plan B. This is the real hope, not that of Bola. That one is a hopeless hope because these are part of the people destroying you as youths. The only ones who get great life under the 1999 Constitution are the willing tools, because they are the ones that enforce the 1999 Constitution. When we tell you something is fraudulent and some people are bent on enforcing it, that means they're benefiting from it. So they're the only ones having a good life under it. That's why they don't want it to go down. That's why when we talk, when Nina's talk, it will enter this ear and come out from that ear. They will do as if they are not hearing. Obasanjo will deceive you. Tomorrow he's with Obi. Today he's with Obala. The other time he's with Atiku. All that. Are you people still waiting for God to kill him? No. God is not. It's like God has changed his mind about killing people. It's like he has changed his mind. You are the ones that will do the right thing. These people are the willing tools. Let's define who willing tools are. Willing tools are those who have sworn an oath of office, because it's like a court, to keep and uphold and defend that 1999 Constitution. So the bridge has been divided. 1999 Constitution is the dividing line. Anyone that has sworn to keep it, uphold it, and defend it is on the other side. And those ones still planning to swear and whatever they want to do, and their political party members, all of them are on this side. Those that reject the 1999 Constitution as basis for Nigerian union, they are on this other side. So the willing tools on this side, they are the ones willingly enslaving our people. Why? Like we said, they are benefiting from the Constitution. They are benefiting from the stealing of the resources that is going on. They are benefiting from the creation of poverty that is going on. Because when people are blessed in the land they are living, but somehow they are poor, that means somebody is stealing their resources. Since they don't have access to those resources, somebody must be taking the resources. So anything they want, these willing tools, they get them from because of that 1999 constitution. E.g., they have a lot of numerous political contacts and contracts. It is their business. And some of them, when you talk to them, they do as if Nigeria is their private business. No, don't touch it. Oh. Don't touch it. This is our Nigeria. This is our one Nigeria. Don't touch it. Oh. Because they are benefiting from it. The lawyers, the judges, yes, you can see the election tribunal, so-called election tribunal going on. They are benefiting. This is their business. The foreign bulletproof SUVs they are buying. Who are they buying the bulletproof for? Against. Because they have made the people hungry, and the people are now criminals looking for the things that they stole. So they have to protect themselves inside bulletproof cars. We don't see people here driving bulletproof cars up and down. But those ones that have stolen from the people have to put themselves inside bulletproof cars. That's the biggest thing they're importing now. Rather important that create food for the people, they will buy bulletproof car and put themselves inside. And their children are all abroad, living abroad and studying abroad. They are doing well. That's why we're telling our people, you must get informed. Please continue to help us to like, continue to help us to share, because you're part of this project. The ordinary people cannot get anything good while standing on that illegitimate, fraudulent 1999 constitution. That will not happen, because the constitution was not meant for you. Anytime you hear Nigerian elders saying, oh, good old days, that good old days happened when the regions, north, west, east, and then midwest that they added, when they were allowed to function autonomously and independently. When Nigeria was a true federation. Because in a true federation, these constituent components, those that are federating, must be independent and autonomous. They are the federating units. That is when Nigeria had self-determination. So all these blocks and regions were able to run at their own pace. That's why you hear what is happening. They say, oh, this Awolowo will build this in the west. MKO Abala built this in the east. This one happened. That one happened because the people had self-determination. People had infrastructure. They were creating jobs because the people were managing their own resources. They had schools working, universities working, textile industries and other industries, hospitals. The only thing that we are supposed to do was to build on that. We were supposed to go up from that time. So from that 1960, before 1960, after 1960 immediate, we are supposed to improve and go forward. What happened? 1966 happened. The military hijacked the union. And all that went down the drain. Everything collapsed. The union got into the hands of robbery gangs. They started robbing the people. They took away all the assets from the people, the destiny and the potentials of the people. They took everything away from them. So we're telling our people that standing on the 1999 Constitution, Nigerians, Obidients, take note. You can never get justice. You can never retrieve any stolen mandate. It will not happen under the 1999 Constitution, because it's been roped and built against you. You are part of the indigenous peoples. The 1999 Constitution was developed, was written. The structure, the entire One Nigeria construction, how Nigeria is right now, with the 36 states, 777 local government, all that structure, all that arrangement, because when we say constitution, it's not just the book. All the arrangement, the structure is colonial structure. It's meant so that the people will continue to be slaves while the masters are in charge. benefiting from your suffering. So far, Nigeria is still being managed under 1999 Constitution. You can never get justice, and you will never retrieve any stolen mandates. Not even when you go to the Supreme Court, because the Supreme Court belongs to them. The sad thing is that you might even lose your life. Remember Abiola? Remember NSAS? You might lose jobs. They have all the things to do to you. They have it already. It's all written in the 1999 Constitution. Please continue to share this thing, especially to Obidients. We are not working against you. We are working with you. But just as mothers, what we are seeing sitting down, if you climb on top of a mountain, you will not see it. And that's why it breaks our hearts when you die and suffer just because you are ill-informed. You are listening to these old men that are partners with these criminals. Where is your Obasanjo that was promoting P2P for you? Where is he today? We warned you. Nina's warned you. But you didn't listen. But as mothers, even when a child does not listen, we don't throw away the child. We come back to you. We begin to explain to you so that you will understand. The judiciary and politicians are making a mockery of themselves. And they have been doing so for years. It didn't start now. Whatever you see going on now did not start now. But we are telling you the source is that 1999 Constitution. After spending over 400 billion naira, they tell you that that they turn it. They call the more you look, the less you see. They do GPT for you. The things that you saw by yourself, the things that you saw, the things that you heard, they told you no. They shifted the goalpost. The thing you're seeing, the black you're seeing is not black, actually, it's brown. The red you're seeing is actually blue. The white, the white is even yellow. But you're looking at it like that. They say, no. How are you looking at it? You're looking at it from this corner of your eye. No, you have to use this corner. Why did you use left eye to look at it? Look at it with right eye. That's where you see what we're seeing. But what is giving them the power to do that? 1999 Constitution. The fraudulent Constitution will lead to fraudulent election. Fraudulent election will lead to fraudulent electoral tribunal judgments. And that will lead to fraudulent presidents. That's what we told you, that the president you have right now is illegitimate. Because 1999 Constitution produced him. And then the fraudulent system also produced him. But you cannot correct it standing on the thing that produced him. The 1999 Constitution is what produced what you're saying. How are you going to get solution still standing on 1999 Constitution? That will not happen. So those who really want change, those that are honest about change, the real people, because we know inside the Obidients, they are mixed. Some people actually want change. Some people don't want. They were just, let's follow. And then the same thing with those that are agitating for Biafra, agitating for Duduwa, agitating for this, agitating for that. It's not about just agitating. Like in washing machine, you have agitators inside washing machine. But if you don't put detergent inside the washing machine, you agitate. After agitating, you just bring out wet clothes. The cloth did not wash, it just agitated. The detergent is what we're giving you, so that you don't just agitate for nothing and get killed. For those that are running up and down with a Biafra this, Biafra that, we are begging you. Anything you hear about Biafra is fraud. Tell you. Because things have bases. If you have not done the foundation, you can't build on top of it. People need to rise and reject the 1999 Constitution completely before it's too late. Because they're going to injure you with that 1999 Constitution. And you'll be surprised what they will do to you. You have never imagined. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what they will do with you if you continue to stand on that 1999 Constitution. A day after that Supreme Court, that's if we are going to the Supreme Court. A day after Supreme Court, you will lose all the democratic cover. So anything else you do, chasing mandates, will be seen as insurrection. and what they do to you, you'll be surprised what will happen. Remember, Court of Appeal already fined Labour Party 47 million, and they will pay it within 48 hours. For what? They say for wasting the time of courts. When you don't, some things that you hear in Nigeria, you marvel. For wasting court time, they charged Labour Union 47 million. Charge PDP, whether 23 million. Hey, Jehovah. Some things you hear in Nigeria, you think like maybe I'm sleeping. Maybe I'm having a nightmare. This is a bad dream. Let me wake myself up. And they did 14 days to get to Supreme Court. That's what I say if you get there, because they've put the condition so tight. And you have to summarize over 700 pages of that stupid judgment that they gave. The judgment that has the name and the name of Bala on top of it. Jehovah. If you're honest to yourself, you understand what we're saying. If they are doing all this to you before getting to Supreme Court, what do you think will happen to you when you get there? But we're telling you that so far you stand on 1999 Constitution. All the evil happening to you will continue to happen to you, and your situation will be hopeless. But you have a plan B. What is your plan B? You have the right and power under international law. There's international law governing the entire world. We are telling you that your union is fraudulent and being fraudulently run through a fraudulent constitution. But there is something bigger than that, which is the international law. And that is why NINAS is operating the way NINAS is operating. For people say, oh, why is it that NINAS, they are there, they are living in Nigeria, and they're not doing anything? Because they know what their right is. They know where the line mines are, and they stay away from them and do the right thing. It's not by carrying juju on your neck, on your head, on your armpit, and running up and down inside forest like animal that they call you. That's not how you get freedom. That's not how you get liberated. You must do things the way they're supposed to be done. So NINA's constitutional force majeure, done on the 16th of December 2020, is for you. We knew that a day like this will come, when your fathers, your elders will eat you up. But we worked for you. Youths of Nigeria, hear us. Hear your mothers. Listen to your mothers. Even if your fathers sell you out, your mothers will not. That's what God said. He said, will a mother forsake a child that she's breastfeeding? And God said, even if she does, me, God, I will not forsake you. And we here are coming here as mothers telling you, we will not forget you. You are our children. We know what it means to enter labor room and bring out one child. So we will not dupe you. We will not allow you to continue to suffer the way you're suffering. That is why we are not sleeping. We are coming, turning everything possible to free our children. But we want you to do it the right way. We don't want you to fall prey in the hands of these predators, these old vultures that have refused to go to the other side of the world, because I guess they won't even accept them over there. NINAS seeks to terminate the mischief of 1914 by ending the fraud of 1999. I'll repeat it. NINAS, Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination. What is our target? What is our set? Where are we going? Where is our destination? Where are we going? For those that keep getting themselves confused because they are listening to old wives' tale, listening to people that want to dupe them, people that want to steal from them. We have one target: to terminate this mischief of 1914. The British mischief, the Lugadian mischief. We seek to terminate it. How? By ending the fraud of 1999. Wholesome decommissioning and jettisoning, dismantling of the 1999 Constitution. Everything that it came with, all the accessories. We want it down because everything is against the people. We transition to renegotiate Nigeria into a true federation or a confederation or separation into blocks. But the people will decide through multi-regional referendum. Multi-regional referendums. Ninas has been on. If you're hearing people mentioning referendum here and there, don't mind them all. Because something has to precipitate referendum. You have to have a process. You don't just slip up and go to microphone and say, referendum, referendum, testing. Referendum, referendum. And the referendum will appear. That's not how it's done. There's international law, how these things should be done. And Ninas has started the process 23 years ago. And they're continuing. We told you there are about 16 blocks. And we are now in the 15 combined block, heading to 16. If you want to cook soup, you don't just come to the table and soup will appear. Abracadabra, abracadabra, open, close, soup will appear. No, you go to market, buy the ingredients. First of all, you will list the ingredients, know what you need for the soup. Decide the type of soup you want. Then get the money and then begin to buy it and process. If you need ejina or snail, you clean the snail. If you need bitter leaf, you wash the bitter leaf. Prepare it before you now come to cook. You don't just jump out from nowhere and come to the table and enter kitchen and say, okay, soup appear. So taking back our country, when you hear people say, we are taking back our country, we are taking back our country, how? What it means is the real one, because we have a lot of fake things going on, is federation or confederation, where it was before military coups began, or the military coups. We want to go back where we told you that we were there before, and all these ones happened. That's why we're telling people that did Nadeko. You say, oh, we ended military coups so that democracy will come. No, democracy has not come. And democracy cannot come under the 1999 Constitution. Because that Constitution is not the people's Constitution. The people did not make it. If the people did not make the Constitution, then it's not democracy. Because demo means the people. So if the people are not in charge, are not the ones saying how they will be led and everything, then you don't have democracy yet. So we are still on the journey. We have not finished the journey. You just stopped on the main road. So you can't remove military and then put their agents in place. That's not how things are done. So the document called 1999 Constitution must go down for us to begin the process of democracy. So with necessary adjustments to accommodate all the ethnic nationalities, because we know that there were grievances. Good. But we are human beings, we're able to fix it. So all those adjustments will be made as all the people. Every ethnic nationality will be part of it. And they have already started at Pronaco. When they went for Pronaco, they had 164 ethnic nationalities. And they went to their land to do all these things, irrespective of their size or size of their population. That's how